Oh boy, you guys, this is actually really messy. Of course, EA and more specifically sim gurus on the Sims mobile team are currently being called out. It's situations like these that honestly make me feel a little better about The Sims 4 because every time I think things are bad, I see stuff like this and realize that The Sims mobile is a lot worse. Before we jump into anything today, of course, there are a lot of tweets that I want to share with you, a lot of things that I want to talk about. Please do not send hate or threats or negativity to anybody mentioned in this video. I'm covering this for the sole purpose of making you aware and also to share my thoughts into what is happening right now in the Sims mobile community. So all of this starts on September 17th, just 2 days ago at 11 a.m. with a tweet from the Sims mobile and the Sims 4 player Steven, Life in a Pan. They tweet, "I've got nothing to lose, so I'm spilling the tea." In March, when the WTN bug was going around, and we'll talk about what that is in just a little bit, a few, in quotes, prominent figures in the Sims mobile community were contacted by gurus to do damage control to assure you that all would be okay. Months later, and look where we are. The Sims mobile is a joke. So it appears as though in this tweet, a private DM was shared publicly on Twitter coming from Sim Guru Pedro, and this dates all the way back to Thursday, March 2nd. Sim Guru Pedro writing, "This message is confidential. Please do not share this information with anyone. Hi Steven, I'm contacting you because you are a prominent community figure of The Sims mobile and someone who helps spread positivity. Due to the ongoing, in quotes, where's the network issue," that is exactly what Steven was referring to in his tweet when he wrote WTN, "I would like to invite you to a call with the developer team to share more information about this since we know you and the community have questions. The community is understandably restless, but this has led to misinformation being spread along with a little bit of toxicity and negativity brewing. As such, we would like your help to ensure our community remains healthy." Okay, straight off the bat, I already do not like this DM. And the first thing that I want to get into is I have been reading all last night and this morning, people full on dogpiling on Steven going, "Well, you broke trust. You posted private DMs. I'm sorry, no. That is victim blaming 101. Let's not do that. There is clearly something very wrong here with this message. I'm sorry. From how I see it, this is them very clearly using members of their community as shields for them to do damage control so that they don't have to. And that is absolutely wrong. So in my opinion, taking the "you broke trust and confidentiality" route, no, I'm sorry. I'm happy that something like this was exposed to the public, because can you imagine what else could be going on behind the scenes, not just with the Sims mobile, but who knows what's even happening with the Game Changer network? Who even knows what's happening, what messages are being sent, what's going on in group chats and stuff that no one else is sharing that's also pretty wrong and unhealthy. So to add more context, you're probably wondering, so what is this WTN bug, or where's the network issue that was referenced twice here? So Steven kind of adds context in the replies. WTN standing for where's the network. Steven writes, "Earlier this year, The Sims Mobile released an update with a major bug that kept all players locked out of their game for over a week. It took weeks, even months, for some players to access their game again." Steven did also add, "Looking back, I feel stupid for agreeing to this. I'm sorry I didn't stand up for my community instead of being complacent and supporting this mess. And for the record, no call ever occurred." Seafoam Safari replies to Steven writing, "Really glad you share this. It is not, in quotes, toxic to keep asking for goods and services you have paid." Exactly. When the gurus seem to quickly pivot to labeling the community as toxic, that really rubbed me the wrong way. Gaslighting 101. Just stop stealing our money and fix the issues. Yeah, people are on social media upset because a game that they're putting their hard-earned money to is not working, and they're voicing their complaints on social media. Labeling that as toxic is toxic in itself. And then to have members of the community do damage control and, in quotes, keep the peace for you as some sort of shield? What's insane is the price that some of these things are being sold for in The Sims Mobile. Absolutely ridiculous. A fully furnished lot being sold for $62.99, and to purchase the land only $22.99. No, this is not in-game currency that you earn. No, these are not simoleons that your Sims have to work for. This is real life currency, US dollars that you have to pay to have, in my opinion, no offense, a pretty half-assed lot. I'm sorry, but to me, this is very so clearly theft. These players are being scammed. I have a very strong opinion on mobile games anyway, to be honest, but this is just so bad. Now you guys see exactly why I'm so worried about Project Renee or The Sims 5 or whatever you want to call it, because if they're willing to do stuff like this on a mobile game, and we know Project Renee is going to be a PC mobile hybrid type of thing, what are they going to pull with that? You know, Project Renee is going to be free to play. It's 100% confirmed now. What kind of strings are they going to pull with that? Are we going to have the same type of thing there, where if you want an activity, if you want an object, if you want this, if you want that, they're going to be putting price tags on all of these individual things that you shouldn't be paying for with real money? I absolutely would not put it past them. And looking into these builds, the build is honestly not even that elaborate for it to be costing that much money. I'm sorry, this is complete and utter bullshit, pardon my language. I don't even know why I'm even shocked at this point. There are even posts on the forums of players purchasing these things and not having access to them. And no matter the price, it doesn't matter. You should be getting what you pay for. These things are $40 plus. One user writing, I purchased a $40 lot on Sunset Jetty, and when I tried to access the lot, it causes my game to crash. No other lot does this. I paid a very hefty price for the lot, and not being able to see it really is disheartening. I would either like a refund or it to be fixed. They also write, there is seriously something wrong with this game and update, and no one is doing anything about it. Hopefully my money isn't lost. Amidst the whole situation, of course, after RageBop, an EA creator, posted their video and thoughts on the situation, Steven responds with a video clip and also tweeting, I hope this whole situation reminds the Sims Mobile team that they would have nothing if it were not for us, the players. And moving forward, I truly hope that anyone who decides to continue playing gets the respect, compassion, and transparency that is deserved.
I gotta make this quick. Thank you, RageBop, so much for sharing that video this morning. It provided a lot of context and elaborated on a lot of things that I was afraid to share because there was an NDA involved in the whole situation, and it was the first time that I was kind of dragged behind the scenes. But I don't want to get into that. I wanted to just thank RageBop. I want to encourage everyone to watch this video so you can just understand a little more of what's going on behind the scenes. I'm taking a step back. I'm still going to be here rooting you guys on. For those of you who stay in Sims Mobile, those of you who stick it out, please be careful when it comes to spending your money. I would not encourage it. But my intentions were not to harm anyone or hurt anyone. I just wanted you guys to know the truth. That's what you deserve.
And honestly, I'm really glad that he shared all of this, because can you imagine if no one knew what was going on behind the scenes? That innocent players, devoted, loyal fans were being used as shields? When the truth is, EA's to blame here, and there's nobody that needs to be taking accountability other than themselves. As of yesterday, another Sims Mobile player has added their name to Stevens as one of those messaged as well. Dag Lauren tweets, adding my name to Stevens as I was one of those messaged to, and I fully support him. Subscribe what he said as well as what RageBop has shared in her most recent video. There was one response that I saw that perfectly sums up my thoughts of this. It continues to show how EA will take advantage of the community. At times, they put children on the firing line to become the face of PR. They hand out titles, invite to promos, but when things get ugly, they do nothing to protect these people. Corporate grooming makes Paradox Roblox look like a saint in comparison. And don't get me wrong, I hate most corporate entities, but EA takes it to a whole new level of gross, and I couldn't agree more. Share your thoughts down below on this situation, what your thoughts are on privately messaging members of the community to do damage control for you and your broken game, charging these players ridiculous prices for what would be an entire expansion pack or more within The Sims 4, and of course players that are paying these prices not having access to their content at all. Honestly, this goes way above Sims at this point. EA just truly seems to ruin everything that they get their hands on, and I can stand firm in that statement. I truly feel like eventually they will kill this franchise. Thank you so much for watching. Be kind to each other. So long and happy life simming.